Has he assaulted you by now?
Yes, he has. Yes, he caught me in the lip with his hand as he's swiping away at the phone. But he goes on and you can actually see him touching me and moving me backwards off the curb where I fell.
Things just took a serious turn. What started as a simple police interaction has now escalated into a straight-up allegation of assault. In this moment, the situation flips completely, and the question becomes, did the officer actually cross the line? Watch this carefully, because this is where everything changes.
First thing out of your mouth on the telephone call.
No.
You know who he was. You were calling me Ginger the other day and I was rude to you and stuff.
Yeah, but I was just saying.
It's not rude calling someone. You wouldn't give me your name. You would. Okay. You wouldn't give me your name.
I don't need to give you my name.
Yeah, your full name. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. So I just referred to like the hair colour to distinguish you from other people.
Right, that's fine.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I didn't mean an offence by it.
Sorry,
I love ginger hair.
Good.
It's one of the best.
Do I look offended? Be honest.
No, you sounded offended on the phone.
I was just saying though that sometimes, because I could see if I was a member of the public and you called a member of the public Ginger, it may antagonise him, David. Yeah, that's all right?
But you're of a higher standard than the public, aren't you?
Nope.
You're held to a higher standard than the public, so you shouldn't be offended.
No, I'm not, but I'm
of course you are.
No,
you're in a public office, you're a police officer.
To anyone,
no, when it comes to someone, like, somebody can be offended in the public.
You mean,
yes, a threshold, a higher standard.
I still don't come to work to be, you know...
What? So people referring to the right colour of your hair?
Come on, strawberry blonde.
Let's
have a look. What's happening? Were you there?
Look at the sun as well, he must be struggling today, right?
Were you there?
No, the crown court, yeah.
Let's have a look then.
Bear with me a minute.
No problem.
I got glaucoma, see, and let me get my glasses on actually, otherwise I'll never find it.
This is where the atmosphere shifts from casual interaction into something far more tense, a direct clash between authority and accountability. What starts as a discussion about filming quickly turns into a battle of control versus rights. The officer questions the legitimacy of recording, suggesting restrictions inside the station, while the auditor immediately pushes back, challenging whether those claims actually hold legal weight. The tension spikes when personal remarks from earlier interactions are brought back into the conversation. Suddenly, this is no longer just about recording, it becomes about respect, attitude, and perceived bias. By the end of this segment, the tone is set. Neither side is backing down, and the warning signs of escalation are already visible.
Yeah, when Mr. Thomas, Sergeant Thomas, right? When I go out in public, right, since like 5 years ago, when I had my business stolen by South Wales Police,
right,
I make it a thing when I leave the house to record everything.
Right.
So when you said to me, oh, you're out recording again, well, that means I left the house again.
Right, so you
do you know what I mean? Every time I leave the house, I record everything.
Where do you save it all?
I got multiple batteries strapped to me.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a smuggler.
Storage or?
I got multiple batteries strapped to me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have to do it because I don't like things being stolen from me. I've been beaten up by you lot before. Do you know what I mean? Where apparently the footage couldn't be seen because it was the night.
I can't comment on that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Every time I leave the house, I have to for my own safety, and for my own mental health.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, all you had to do was watch this, mate.
Yeah, watch it now.
Yeah, all you had to do was watch it in work, mate, and then you could have discussed it over the phone.
You know, like investigation-wise, we don't really go to YouTube to watch stuff like that. I'd rather speak to you in person.
But that's what you're going to watch now, is YouTube.
All right.
Do you know what I mean? What's it called? Attacked by government official. Well, apparently he's not a government official. He's a third party, like security firm.
Right. So who was it? A security person in the courts?
Yes. Right. Who came out into the public beyond his jurisdiction and put hands on me.
So,
oh yes, no problem. You get past the adverts and I can't afford to not have the adverts, Mr. Thomas. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, where am I?
I'll take it to...
Here, the situation deepens as the auditor shifts the focus to why he records everything in the first place. He explains a history of incidents, suggesting that recording is not a choice but a necessity, a safeguard built from previous experiences. This immediately reframes the narrative. He is not just filming for content, but for protection. However, the officer remains unconvinced, questioning the approach and implying that constant recording escalates situations unnecessarily. The tension here is subtle but important. It's no longer just disagreement. It's a clash of worldviews and trust. The emotional weight increases as both sides hold firm, setting up a more serious confrontation ahead.
The exact part. So I do a bit of history first, see?
Right.
New hot and cheesy wraps.
Because the video intentionally first was about the historic value of the building.
Ah, right.
Because there's plaques outside about a flood that happened, see?
Right.
Years ago, the 1800s.
Yeah.
But I'll take you to the part where I'm outside now filming, right? Just to get some shots for my documentary. Oh, you are, look, see, if you have a look here now. There you go.
Can I hold?
Yeah, you can, yes. No worries. I'll take your fingerprints off it later.
Now the situation takes a sharper turn as the discussion moves closer to the actual incident being referenced. What was previously verbal tension begins to connect to a physical real-world encounter. The tone becomes more serious, and the conversation shifts from theory to evidence of what allegedly happened outside. There's a growing sense that something significant occurred just moments before this point, something that cannot be resolved through discussion alone. The atmosphere tightens as both sides begin positioning their versions of events. This is the calm before the storm, and the storm is about to be revealed.
Do you know, like, I made an observation of your hair. I make an observation of what he looks like, see? You know what I mean?
Has he assaulted you by now?
Yes, he has. Yes, he caught me in the lip with his hand as he's swiping away at the phone. But he goes on and you can actually see him touching me and moving me backwards off the curb where I fell. He's literally put his hands on me. It's common assault, I believe, at the least.
Right, what I'll do, right, I'll get an officer to look at the camera by the court so we can judge how far the phone was away from him.
Right.
Because
he actually came to me, though.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just so I can get a better view of what it looks like from him.
And if you want me to put it in stone, right, that I can film there. If you want to say that for some reason I can't be there because of some legislation from the 1800s, whatever, there's an actual ITV journalist there.
This is where the confrontation becomes serious. The auditor alleges direct physical contact, claims of being pushed, struck, or forcibly moved during the interaction. The tone shifts immediately from argument to potential misconduct and assault allegations. The officer's presence is now under scrutiny, and every detail becomes critical. The situation is no longer about behavior or recording. It is about physical actions and accountability on the ground. This is the first major turning point of the video, where words turn into accusations and the stakes rise dramatically.
Who was standing in exactly the same place the week after, and I interview him, which is 2 videos later, and he actually says I should be reporting it to the police. See?
I'll get someone to look at it for you, and then I'll make sure they're sort of in touch with you there.
Yeah, you didn't actually see where he pushes me into the road then?
No, the issue you've got, you've edited it a little bit. So
when he makes contact with my face, it's a natural reaction. I knock the GoPro off, right?
Okay.
But it's on my glasses. It's on my. I've got a glasses shot of it as well in the house.
There we are.
Yeah, which actually shows him swiping at my face. See?
The full one, and then I'll look at the cameras on the courts, and then we'll see what it sort of looks like from a different angle.
Yeah, but for the record, you haven't actually watched the part when he's putting hands on me, have you?
Because you've edited the photo.
Right,
video.
let me show you the part where he's putting.
There we are.
Unbelievable, guys. Did you see this then? He's trying to get away with it.
You've edited the video there, so
I've edited it, have I? All right. Okay.
it skips a part, doesn't it?
Right.
So I just need to see all this one.
Right, I'll show you the unedited one on the Google Drive now.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, off the glasses. Nope. Can you see his hands on me there? Yes. See me on the floor there, right? And there's and also you saw the witness there, yeah, who was also shocked at the man's behaviour, right?
I'm not going to pass judgment on it.
Well, you saw the witness, didn't you? You saw him commenting on it. He was disgusted by it, right?
I won't pass judgment on it now, David.
So you didn't see it, though, did you? You didn't hear what the member of the public said?
You're going to try and put words in my mouth, and I'm not going to fall.
Oh, right. So you didn't hear the member of the public saying? Oh, you did. You heard it. Right. Excellent.
I'm not going to fall for you trying to put words in my mouth.
Right. Let's watch this unedited one now, then. We go to Google Drive.
This segment becomes a battle of evidence versus denial. The auditor attempts to prove his version of events using recorded footage, including Glass's camera footage and unedited clips. He insists the evidence clearly shows what happened, while the officer questions whether the footage has been edited or taken out of context. Tension intensifies as both sides challenge credibility. One side presenting visual proof, the other demanding full continuity before accepting anything. Even witness reactions are referenced, adding further weight to the claim that something serious occurred. At this stage, truth itself becomes the battleground.
Live now, guys, with the glasses shot, which doesn't stop for the whole thing. Yeah, Google Drive, where are you, boy? Oh shit! No, it's on the glasses. I gotta download it off these glasses, right?
There we are. Will you do that? And then
But even so, right? Even so, you're saying I edited it, right? What does it matter if I've edited it?
I can't see
How can you justify him touching me like that?
Just listen to me for a second.
I am.
Okay. Until I see the full video and the continuity of it, I am not passing any judgment.
So you're telling me, right? For example, now, if someone punches someone in the face and they happen to edit a little part of the video before it, that's inconclusive, is it? Because it seems like that's the kind of vibe you're going for.
And again, David, you're not going to put words in my mouth.
Okay,
I've dealt
good.
with you enough times now. Come on.
Well, once in the street, when you were offended.
Twice.
Was it? When was that? Was it?
Street, yes.
Oh, I can't remember. I film all the time, see, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I makes a living out of filming, don't I?
What I'll do, I'll review it all. I'll allocate an officer in the case for you. They can go down and check the CCTV of the courts. I'll review it all, and then they'll pass you an update then in due course.
Yes, okay then.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go further once we hear back from you, right?
Yeah, no problem at all.
I suppose this will be the last I'll hear from you, will it?
From me, probably yes. So I look at the calls and then I allocate them out to officers.
Right,
so you
okay.
probably won't hear from me now. There's probably no need for you to hear from me again.
All right, okay.
You'll hear from one of my officers.
All right, no worries.
All right?
Yeah. You need to get in out to the sun, but you going all yeah.
No. Anything else I can do for you today?
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, in the future now, don't get upset when you see me camera in and that. Just ignore me is best, innit?
I don't get upset.
Just ignore me back, innit?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm a nuisance, like, but I'm no real harm to anyone.
Trying to get me to say stuff, and I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, I fascinate you see it, but I'm not really. All right, take care, Mr. Thomas.
The final stretch shifts into official procedure and consequences. Police indicate they will review CCTV footage and assess the situation properly before making a decision. The tone becomes more procedural, but the underlying tension remains because the outcome is still uncertain. Legal implications enter the conversation. including potential public order considerations and possible charges depending on how the evidence is interpreted. As the interaction winds down, both sides separate, but the case itself is far from closed. The ending leaves a lingering sense that the final verdict is still to come.